Welcome to another episode of Anderson TV. I'm Josiah Anderson. So I apologize for not doing this episode, recording this episode rather, earlier in the week. But there was a lot going on. So today we're going to talk about, will there be a war in Iran? Yeah, you hear the headlines, of course, every day, or not every day if you haven't been following the news, like,
ladies and gentlemen,
okay, so let's walk and talk here. So anyways, of course, the U.S. So Special Envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, is actually participating in talks about Iran's nuclear deal. So anyways, and then Trump posted on social media saying that if Iran does not agree to take away their nuclear weapon, to not use their nuclear weapons, then probably there will be military action. So what does military action mean? It means those are fighting words. Those are fighting words to Iran. And of course, and you have Israel participating in this as well, saying that they're willing to strike Iran at any time. They're willing to do that. So, but my concern about any type of nuclear deal, so I agree that Iran does not deserve a nuclear weapon. But what about the people that are actually, the country that is actually coming up with this nuclear deal as well? I mean, can we all just agree that nuclear weapons, of course, they're not good at all. At all. They're not good at all. So I think it's a bit stupid for a country that has nuclear weapons to tell another country what it should do with its nuclear weapons too. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I think that JFK, of course, when he was president, he has voiced out this opinion. He voiced his opinion about Israel and nuclear weapons, saying that Israel should not have nuclear weapons. But guess what? They do. Today, they do. So, anyways, if Israel is in a war with Iran, then I would hope that the United States does not get involved, because it would be costly physically, mentally, financially, and nationally. It would be costly in all those areas if the United States got involved in a possible war with Iran. So what I think about all this is that we should just leave Iran alone. Leave them alone. I mean, can't come up with a deal that just leave them alone. Why would you want to tell another country what to do? So let me tell you a little bit about history of Iran, in case you guys don't understand. Have you guys heard of Operation Ajax? Well, Operation Ajax was a CIA, the United States, and MI6, the United Kingdom, operation. It was to overthrow the elected minister of Iran and replace it with a Shah, because that the previous prime minister, of course, the West did not like him because of like oil interests and stuff of that matter. So They decided to overthrow the foreign minister with the Shah. So then there was another overthrowing that happened in 1979. You guys might know this. The Iran hostage crisis, where you had the installation of the Ayatollah. So, but what you guys don't know, that the Iran hostage crisis, that was also orchestrated as well. It was also orchestrated. So, anyways, then you have all these conflicts going on in the Middle East. You know why? Interventionism. Intervening. So right after 9/11. So anyways, Iran saw what was going on in 2003 with with the war in Iraq. So Iran is trying so hard not to be Iraq, because Iraq did not have nuclear weapons, Iran does. So anyways, they're not stupid. So they saw what happened, and they're not about to be that, because you guys probably didn't know, but Iran and Iraq, they hate each other, and they're trying to not be like one another. So so anyways, that is a little bit of the history. So I haven't really prepared for this. I only had a little time to prepare. So anyways, my opinion on Israel. We're dragging us into all of these conflicts, and the United States and military-industrial complex dragging us into these conflicts also. So I hope that we will not be dragged into another war. The last thing that the innocent people in this world need is another war. I say that for the people. Governments want war. Governments, defense contractors, the military-industrial complex, that's who want war. The innocent people that live in this world do not want war. I mean, in the war in Ukraine, people in Ukraine did not want the war. People in Russia, they do not want the war. I mean, people in Israel, they did not want the war. People in Gaza, I know they did not want the war. I mean, like what's going on in India and Pakistan. People in India, they don't want the war. People in Pakistan, they don't want the war, but governments do. And governments, 9 times out of 10, do not speak for the people. They do not. They only speak according to their foreign interests. Exactly, their foreign interests is all they speak for. That is all they speak for, is their foreign interests. Guess what? If I become president in the future, America will not be dragged into another war, nor that we'll start one as well. So if a country gets into like a civil war or something like that, let them fight it out. Let the countries fight it out. But the United States probably get involved diplomatically. If we can't get involved diplomatically, then we just focus on our own stuff. Because why do we have to be the world's policeman when we can't get things done here at home? Can't even get things done here in our own country, and we're focused on some countries that some people do not even point on a map. No. So I know that I sound like non-interventionist person. Well, guess what? We need more of them. We are $36 trillion in debt. and is steadily on the rise. I think it's one thing that, some few things that I disagree with on the Trump administration on is increasing spending on defense. Yes, we have to protect our nation only. Whatever perceived as domestic threat is that we have to go after. Like the border, for example. Of course, that go after what's going on the border. But when it comes to invading another country that has nothing to do with the American people's interests. Because if the Trump administration, of course, this is my message to the Trump administration. So if we ever go into a war with Iran, if we ever get involved militarily in the wars going on in India and Pakistan, this will cripple the Republican Party forever, because apparently it would seem like that Bush and Cheney are back in the White House, just under new names, new faces, new aliases, just the same old national foreign interests. So do not let us get involved. We can get involved diplomatically, but militarily, this will cost us. Physically, mentally, financially, as well as nationally. It will cost us in all of those. So I will ask, do not get us involved. So anyways, we'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so that is it for this episode. So I'm making tremendous progress on my book Brainwash, which I will estimate will be released in June or July, depending on how the situation might change. It depends. So anyways, do not miss any new episodes of the 47 this week. So this coming episodes will be Rutherford B. Hayes and James Garfield. So those will be those episodes for the coming episodes of the 47. And also a little message for people that are graduating this year, class of 2025. I congratulate you to the highest. I congratulate you. Congratulations on your graduation. Good luck on your future endeavors. From me, Josiah Summers Anderson. Thank you. So that is it for this episode. I'm Josiah Anderson signing off. Goodbye, everyone.